I've lived in India my whole life. Now that I'm in the United States trying to better understand the culture, people, politics, I'm so thankful to the Sundance Film Festival for featuring movies like Stress Positions by Theda Hammel. It's a perfect little reminder कि जितना बाहर से America seems like the best country in the world, fault lines exist here just the same, if not deeper. Importance of developing a sense of humor about it all. Hey y'all, my name is Sucharita. Welcome back to my channel where I'm talking about some of the movies I watched at Sundance 2024 as a member of the press, starting off with one of my absolute favorites, Stress Positions. This Theda Hammel film starts with a long close-up of what seems like an empty plastic bag on the side of a street on an unremarkable day. Is it trash? Does it have something important someone's misplaced? Or as opposed to what Katy Perry would like you to believe, there really is no deep metaphor here. While one wonders and intellectualizes, the movie introduces you to its protagonists, 4 to 5 frenemies living in New York City. The time is early 2020. There are no COVID vaccines quite yet. No one even knows what to make of the lockdown, the pandemic. All takeout food is being desanitized. People aren't just wearing surgical masks. The ultra paranoid, of which I was one, are sporting industrial strength gas masks. Once the stage is set, Theda then uses the relationships her characters share with each other to peel layer after layer of the systems of privilege that made the pandemic experience different for everyone without actually making her movie about the pandemic. She's also in the movie. She's playing Karla, a trans woman whose cis girlfriend has made her money on a book about Karla's life. Now, while Karla grapples with her resentment towards the girlfriend, she meets Bahloul, played by the Palestinian model Kaher Harhash, a 19-year-old with a fractured leg who's figuring out what New York is about. Bahloul is conventionally attractive and straight, giving him a sense of security and languidness, knowing that the world will not oppose him much. But he's also a Muslim man, so maybe America won't be the nicest. Bahloul's uncle is Karla's friend Terry, played by an absolutely incredible John Early. Terry is gay and liberal, seemingly kind as he allows Bahloul to live in his house temporarily. But the fact that he lives in a house left behind by his rich ex-husband and doesn't have to worry about rent like so many in the pandemic gives him another sense of security that neither Bahloul nor Karla have. There's also a food delivery guy, Ronald, played by Theda's co-writer Faheen Ali himself, who is brown, and his literal life is on the line meeting strangers during COVID. But he, again, is a straight man who feels safe on the streets at night and also doesn't see trans people as anything more than sexual creatures. This is the New York City you see once you move to the country. It's almost a rude shock. Monica, Rachel, Chandler, Joey, Ross, they don't walk around dropping hilarious one-liners.
Turn! Okay. Turn! Turn!
I don't think we can turn anymore.
But you will find Phoebe with stories of a parent who sold their blood to buy birthday presents. Theda, who has also scored and edited the film, is interested in what makes people different even as we seemingly exist in the same ecosystems. Just because someone is disadvantaged over another, does it make them better or does it make them a martyr to the cause of the larger good? Does everyone need to be an activist? If we don't display our political beliefs on TikTok, do we even have any? Nearly all of Theda's characters in Stress Positions are varying levels of deplorable. The film makes the controversial choice to narrate some characters' inner monologues through a voiceover, which in any other movie would have felt like a cop-out, but works here. An inner voices all these people have to keep themselves sane. By verbalizing their deepest, darkest thoughts to themselves, they don't actually have to share them with the people around them, because when you're stuck in confined spaces with those close to you, speaking the truth candidly only ever leads to alliances falling apart. If we express disdain or hate for each other, we might have to face the parts of us we dislike within ourselves. Internal monologues are a great way to disassociate. Talk to yourself. Feel like a deep thinker. All is well. One of the most telling scenes of the film has Karla and Terry sitting in Terry's home talking with Bahloul about the world. It's Bahloul's 20th birthday, meaning he's much younger than both these white people he's talking with. And before the cake is brought out, a drunken conversation is going on about the Middle East. The scene is designed to highlight the general lack of awareness in Americans, and it made me nervous because these are conversations I dread having with new folks I meet here. Theda agrees. She sees how many liberals in countries like America think everything culturally wrong with the world is either limited to or stems from the Middle East. Because much like India, mainstream American news media hardly bothers with anything beyond the sensational. Karla and Terry may be self-obsessed narcissists, but they're still nice people. They want to show up for the right protests and they want to support the right causes. But caught between the bullcrap of their own day-to-day existence, they can only deal with knowing just the bare minimum about the parallel dimension that is the world outside the United States. To them, it's too complex, too unnecessary. The scene is not rousing, it's not angry, much like the rest of the film. It just is. After all, how much more mess can you even reckon with whilst trying to make it in the messiest city in the world? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, stress positions is 5 to 6 scenes. This actress, Rebecca Wright, appears as Coco, a woman who just lives in the building most of the action unfolds in. A strange creature voyeuristically watching everyone without saying a word, dressed like a princess, personifying the city really. Decaying but special. Welcoming of new people, wary of those already there. Will the pandemic forever change her like it changed the city? Watch and find out. Alright, up next from Sundance, I will be talking about Sucharita Tyag's multiple award-winning Girls Will Be Girls fabulous film. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss when that review goes up. My name is Sucharita. Thank you for stopping by.